Have you ever sat up in bed, clutching your knee, or winced with every step, wondering why your joints feel like rusted hinges? Arthritis isn't just a nuisance. It's a daily war against inflammation, stiffness, and pain that steals your comfort and mobility. But what if one small, delicious change could help turn the tide? In today's video, we're diving into 3 powerful yogurts that do more than taste good. They help heal. With mounting evidence from studies published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry and Arthritis Research and Therapy, we now know certain probiotic-rich, nutrient-dense yogurts can actually reduce inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and improve joint mobility. We'll break down why Greek yogurt is a gut-friendly, muscle-supporting powerhouse, how plain whole milk yogurt delivers a double hit of vitamin absorption and anti-inflammatory benefits, and why plant-based yogurts might just be the anti-inflammatory secret dairy-free folks have been missing. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know which yogurt to pick, but why it matters. These aren't gimmicks or fads. They're simple, scientifically backed habits that can dramatically improve your quality of life. Grab your spoon, take a seat, and let's unlock the healing power of food together. This isn't about restriction, it's about restoration. Number 1, Greek yogurt. Have you ever opened a fridge, stared at a shelf full of options, and wondered if any of it could actually help you feel better? If you're living with arthritis, whether it's rheumatoid, osteo, or that mysterious stiffness creeping in with age, Greek yogurt might just be the most overlooked medicine in your kitchen. Let me be clear, not all yogurt is created equal. Greek yogurt isn't just a trend or a creamy breakfast. It's a functional food. That means every spoonful can play a direct role in reducing inflammation, strengthening muscles, and stabilizing your body's internal environment. Let's unpack why this works, one layer at a time. 1. The muscle shield, high-quality protein. Greek yogurt is packed with protein, typically double what you'd get in regular yogurt. 1 6-ounce serving can deliver 15 to 20 grams of protein, depending on the brand. But what does protein have to do with arthritis? Plenty. When you suffer from joint pain, the surrounding muscles often weaken. This creates a vicious cycle. Weak muscles can't support your joints properly, which leads to more wear and tear, more pain, and greater instability. That's where Greek yogurt shines. It provides the essential amino acids your muscles need to recover and rebuild, even if you're not hitting the gym. A 2020 review in the journal Nutrients showed that higher protein intake in older adults helped preserve lean muscle mass and improved physical function, especially in those with chronic inflammatory conditions like arthritis. In short, stronger muscles means less joint strain, and that means less pain. 2. Gut-deep healing, probiotics that calm inflammation. Here's where Greek yogurt earns its reputation as an anti-inflammatory hero: probiotics. These are the live, beneficial bacteria that help restore balance in your gut microbiome. That may sound like wellness jargon, but let's break it down simply. Your gut controls far more than digestion. It regulates inflammation across your entire body. A disrupted gut, known as dysbiosis, can lead to something called systemic inflammation, which is exactly the kind of inflammation that makes arthritis worse. When you eat Greek yogurt with live and active cultures, you're directly helping your gut repopulate with good bacteria. And in doing so, you're helping your immune system stop overreacting. Several studies back this up. One published in Frontiers in Immunology in 2017 confirmed that probiotic intake significantly reduced levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation, particularly in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. Let that sink in. Food, not drugs, lowered a clinical marker of inflammation. 3. No sugar spikes, no pain spikes. If you've ever eaten a sweetened yogurt and felt sluggish afterward, there's a reason. Added sugars spike blood glucose, which not only feeds inflammation, but can also worsen arthritis pain by increasing oxidative stress in joints. Sugar triggers insulin surges and raises cytokines, which are inflammatory messengers. That's why plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is a powerful choice. You get the protein, probiotics, and nutrients without the inflammatory sugar bomb. If you need a little flavor, try topping it with a few blueberries, which are rich in anthocyanins, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. both of which have anti-inflammatory effects of their own. 4. Nutrients that go the extra mile. Greek yogurt also delivers essential nutrients for bone and joint health. Calcium supports strong bones, which is crucial as arthritis weakens surrounding structures. Magnesium regulates nerve signals and muscle function. A deficiency is linked to chronic pain. Vitamin D, if fortified, helps your body absorb calcium and modulates immune response. One 2021 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that elderly adults who consumed dairy with both calcium and vitamin D had slower progression of osteoarthritis and improved joint function compared to those who didn't. It's not just about preventing disease, it's about regaining control of your movement. 5. The weight relief factor. Here's a reality we don't talk about enough. Every extra pound you carry puts about 4 pounds of added pressure on your knees. If you're 20 pounds overweight, that's 80 pounds of added force every time you take a step. High-protein foods like Greek yogurt keep you feeling fuller for longer, reduce cravings, and help manage your weight without feeling like you're dieting. That's not just helpful, it's transformative. 6. Real-life story. From RA pain to yogurt power. Let me introduce you to Marie, a 62-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For years, she struggled with rheumatoid arthritis. Mornings were the worst, with stiff fingers and knees that ached for hours. Her daughter, a nutritionist, suggested something simple. Swap out her usual sugary breakfast bar with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, topped with flax seeds and fresh berries. Within 6 weeks, Marie noticed something unusual. She was moving more freely in the mornings. Her digestion had improved, and surprisingly, her hands didn't feel as puffy. At her next checkup, her CRP levels had dropped by nearly 25%. Her doctor was stunned. Whatever you're doing, he said, keep doing it. Marie swears it's the yogurt, and the science agrees. 7. How to choose the right Greek yogurt. Look for labels that say live and active cultures. Avoid brands with added thickeners or artificial sweeteners. Choose plain, low-fat, or full-fat based on your needs. Organic or grass-fed options offer higher omega-3 content. 8. Easy ways to add it to your day. Breakfast bowl with chia seeds and berries. Protein boost in a smoothie. Swap for sour cream in tacos or baked potatoes. Base for salad dressings or creamy dips. The versatility is incredible, and your joints will thank you for every bite. Greek yogurt isn't just a food, it's a therapeutic tool, a daily ally, a scientifically supported, delicious path toward less inflammation and more freedom. So next time you reach for breakfast, think beyond hunger. Think healing. Grab that spoon and start rebuilding from the inside out. Number 2, plain whole milk yogurt. When most people hear whole milk yogurt, their first reaction is hesitation. Isn't that too fatty? Isn't low-fat better? Haven't we been told for decades that full-fat dairy is bad for you? That thinking may have made sense in the 90s, but recent science paints a different picture, especially for those living with arthritis. Because here's the truth. Plain whole milk yogurt with live cultures isn't just safe. It's one of the most nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods you can put in your body. Let's explore why. 1. Healthy fats equals better absorption of joint-saving nutrients. Full-fat yogurt provides more than just creaminess. It delivers fat-soluble vitamins, specifically vitamin D and vitamin K2, that are crucial for bone and joint health. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from the food you eat. But that calcium isn't useful unless it gets delivered to the right place. That's where vitamin K2 steps in. It acts like a traffic controller, guiding calcium into your bones and away from places where it doesn't belong, like your arteries or soft tissues. This nutrient combo strengthens the skeletal system and helps preserve joint integrity. Multiple studies, including a 2019 review in the British Medical Journal, show that people who consume full-fat dairy regularly without added sugars tend to have lower markers of inflammation and fewer incidents of fractures and bone loss. So when you reach for that creamy, satisfying yogurt, you're not just treating your taste buds, you're reinforcing your joint structure at a biochemical level. 2. Live cultures that put out the inflammatory fire. Most plain yogurts contain live, active cultures, also known as probiotics. And these aren't just for gut health. They're your internal anti-inflammatory firefighters. Probiotics work by restoring balance in your intestinal microbiome. When your gut is imbalanced, a condition often triggered by antibiotics, stress, or poor diet, it can lead to what's known as leaky gut syndrome. That means tiny food particles and toxins pass through your gut lining into your bloodstream, where they can trigger a full-body immune response. The result? Chronic systemic inflammation, the root of many arthritis flare-ups. But when your gut is healthy, your immune system stops overreacting. Your body begins to heal instead of attack. Live cultures in yogurt help support that healing. They soothe gut inflammation, crowd out harmful bacteria, and train your immune system to calm down. The more consistent you are with them, the more long-term relief you'll feel in your joints. 3. Less processed, more powerful. Unlike many low-fat or flavored yogurts, plain whole milk yogurt is typically less processed. That means no added thickeners, fewer stabilizers, and minimal artificial ingredients. This matters more than you think. Additives like carrageenan, artificial sweeteners, and emulsifiers may irritate the digestive tract and even increase immune reactivity, which can worsen arthritis symptoms in sensitive individuals. When it comes to managing a chronic inflammatory condition, simplicity is key. Plain whole milk yogurt gives you pure, whole nourishment without the baggage of processed extras. 4. Natural support for weight management. Here's another surprising benefit. Whole milk yogurt can help with healthy weight maintenance, even better than some fat-free versions. That might sound contradictory, but here's how it works. The natural fat in whole milk yogurt slows down digestion. That helps you feel fuller longer, reducing mindless snacking and sugar cravings. And since weight is a major contributor to arthritis symptoms, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back, every pound you lose reduces joint pressure. In fact, research from the Johns Hopkins Arthritis Center confirms that for every pound of weight lost, 4 pounds of pressure are taken off your knees. Whole milk yogurt supports weight loss naturally, without crash diets or hunger. 5. Real-world example. One man's joint comeback. Let me tell you about Thomas, a 68-year-old former construction worker from New Mexico. Years of heavy labor left him with painful osteoarthritis in both knees. He tried cortisone shots, physical therapy, and NSAIDs, but his pain always returned. Then, after watching a health segment on TV, he decided to try something unconventional. He added 1 serving of plain whole milk yogurt to his breakfast every day. He topped it with flaxseed and walnuts. Just that one change. After 2 months, he started waking up without swelling. He said it was the first time in years he could walk down his driveway without pain. At his next doctor's visit, his blood work showed a reduction in inflammatory markers, and he'd lost 7 pounds without even trying. Now he says yogurt is a permanent part of his joint recovery routine. It's a small habit, but one with major impact. 6. How to choose the right yogurt. Here's what to look for at the grocery store. Ingredients list should say, whole milk, live active cultures. Avoid added sugar, gums, or flavorings. Look for cultures like Lactobacillus acidophilus, Bifidobacterium, or Streptococcus thermophilus. Organic options are often less processed. 7. Ways to enjoy it daily. Breakfast, mix with chia seeds, berries, and a drizzle of honey. Snack, use as a dip with carrots or cucumber. Cooking, replace sour cream in tacos or soups. Dressing, blend with olive oil, lemon, garlic, and herbs for a creamy salad topper. Yogurt isn't just breakfast. It's a tool you can use throughout the day. 8. Dairy intolerance. Here's what to know. If you're lactose intolerant, don't rule this out yet. The fermentation process used to make yogurt reduces lactose content significantly. Plus, the live cultures help your body digest it more easily. Many people who can't tolerate milk find that they can enjoy yogurt without issues, especially when they start slow and watch for their body's response. So give it a try, 1 spoon at a time. Whole milk yogurt isn't just a creamy indulgence. It's a healing food packed with the nutrients and cultures your body needs to calm inflammation, build strength, and support your joint from the inside out. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. to feel better. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine comes in a bowl. Number 3. Plant-based yogurts. If you've ever loved yogurt but felt bloated, crampy, or uncomfortable after eating it, you're not alone. Many people with arthritis also experience digestive issues, and for some, dairy just doesn't sit right. But the good news? You don't have to give up on the healing power of yogurt. Thanks to plant-based innovation, there are now dairy-free yogurts with real therapeutic potential, and they're proving to be a powerful ally in the fight against arthritis inflammation. Let's explore why plant-based yogurts, when chosen wisely, can be just as effective as traditional dairy, and sometimes even better. 1. A gentle, digestive-friendly alternative. Unlike cow's milk yogurts, plant-based varieties don't contain lactose or casein, two compounds that can trigger immune responses in sensitive individuals. Many older adults experience lactose intolerance, often without realizing it. Symptoms like bloating, gas, joint stiffness, or even headaches may be blamed on aging, when in fact, dairy sensitivity is the hidden culprit. Switching to plant-based yogurt can relieve that digestive burden, giving your body a break while still delivering essential nutrients and probiotics. This is especially important if you have autoimmune forms of arthritis like rheumatoid arthritis, where minimizing inflammatory triggers is crucial for long-term symptom control. 2. Probiotics without the dairy. Here's the key. Not all plant-based yogurts are probiotic-rich, but the best ones do contain live active cultures, just like traditional yogurt. These beneficial bacteria help restore your gut microbiome, the collection of trillions of microorganisms that influence digestion, immunity, and inflammation. A 2020 study published in Nutrients found that individuals consuming probiotics experienced lower levels of systemic inflammation, improved digestion, and better immune regulation. All of these are vital when managing arthritis. Look for plant-based yogurts labeled with cultures like Lactobacillus acidophilus, Bifidobacterium lactis, Streptococcus thermophilus. These aren't just names, they're microscopic workers that calm the immune system and rebuild gut health from the inside out. 3. Anti-inflammatory ingredients that go beyond dairy. What makes plant-based yogurts uniquely powerful is their natural anti-inflammatory profile, especially when made from ingredients like coconut, almonds, or cashews. Let's break down a few top options. Coconut yogurt. Naturally rich in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a type of healthy fat that supports brain and immune function. Some research also shows MCTs may help reduce inflammation in joints and muscles. Coconut yogurt is thick, creamy, and especially good for people who want a satisfying texture with lower carbohydrate content. It's also gentle on sensitive stomachs. Almond yogurt. A lighter, mild-flavored option, almond-based yogurt provides vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals and protect your joint from oxidative stress. Vitamin E deficiency has been linked to increased joint degeneration and osteoarthritis. Getting more from a natural source like almonds is a simple but powerful way to defend your mobility. Cashew yogurt. Cashews offer a creamy base with added benefits: magnesium, healthy fats, and trace protein. Magnesium plays a role in hundreds of biological functions, but it's especially important for muscle relaxation and joint flexibility. Low magnesium levels have been linked to increased pain sensitivity, joint stiffness, and even depression in arthritis patients. Adding it back through food like cashew yogurt is a smart move. 4. Fortified for bone strength. Many quality plant-based yogurts are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, both essential for bone density, especially in aging adults with arthritis. Did you know that vitamin D deficiency is common in people with inflammatory arthritis? It contributes to joint pain, muscle weakness, and higher risk of fractures. By choosing fortified plant-based yogurt, you support your bones and immune system without needing a handful of supplements. 5. Real-life story. How one switch changed everything. Meet Denise, a 59-year-old grandmother from Portland who struggled with chronic joint swelling and stomach cramps every time she ate. After being diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, her doctor suggested cutting back on dairy. Reluctantly, she tried switching to almond yogurt with live cultures. She started eating it every morning with berries and flax seeds. Within 3 weeks, her stomach pain was gone. Within 6, her joint flares had calmed. And by the 2-month mark, she was walking her grandson to school without needing a painkiller. Denise didn't expect a dairy-free yogurt to make such a difference, but now she says it's her breakfast prescription. 6. What to watch for and avoid. Not all plant-based yogurts are created equal. Here's what to check. Look for the label. Contains live and active cultures. Choose unsweetened or lightly sweetened options to avoid sugar-driven inflammation. Avoid products with gums, artificial flavors, or excessive starches. Check for fortified calcium and vitamin D, especially if you're not getting enough elsewhere. 7. How to add it into your routine. Plant-based yogurt is versatile. Here are a few easy ways to enjoy it. Sweet bowl. Mix with chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and berries. Savory dip. Add lemon, garlic, and herbs for a creamy sauce. Smoothie base. Blend with greens, banana, and flaxseed. On roasted veggies, a dollop adds richness and flavor. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency, adding small, healing habits that compound over time. 8. One food, many benefits. Plant-based yogurt offers a rare combination of probiotic healing, anti-inflammatory nutrients, digestive ease, bone-building fortification. It's a gentle but powerful addition to any arthritis-friendly diet, especially if dairy hasn't been doing your body any favors. Final thought. If inflammation is the fire behind your arthritis, think of plant-based yogurt as one of your first lines of defense. It's dairy-free. It's loaded with the cultures and nutrients your body craves. And it's a delicious way to send your joints a message. We're working on this. Together. Try a few options. Listen to your body. And give yourself the daily nourishment you deserve. Because when your gut is calm, your joints can finally breathe.